We're here, folks. Dygert Farms Creamery. Robbie, Shannon, thank you so much for having us today. We took the show on the road this week, something unique and different, and I'm super excited about it. These fine, hardworking young men and women, we got a beautiful farm right here in the Mohawk Valley, Palatine Bridge, New York, and they're going to show us the creamery and where it all begins. Now, before we go in, this is a 13th generation farm, correct?
Correct, yep.
13th generation, folks. That's incredible. Hardworking men and women right here, the salt of the earth, people that we rely on to feed our families. Most important to all of us. I know that you milk twice a day here. You make your own milk, you deliver it. I got here early, I saw you loading the vans for delivery. Your website is very informative. Unfortunately, I know every product that they sell, I think, but you know, from the milk to the chocolate milk, to the eggnog, to lemonade, to maple milk, you know, and you can get it delivered to your house. There's many stores locally that you can pick it up at, and you have a store here that we're going to talk about and visit as well.
Yeah, it all started back 13 generations ago. My wife and I, Shannon, moved back here in 2009. After I graduated college and got some off-farm experience, we moved back here and we started with 60 cows. Today we're at 280 cows, over 700 acres we crop. 3 employees that are on the farm, and between full and part-time employees, we have, I think, a dozen in the plant that help us in the creamery.
And your 4 children.
And the 4 kids, yeah. Yep.
90%, if I read that correctly, 90% of the feed for your animals comes right, you grow it and manufacture
we
here.
try to grow as much of our forages as we can here. We just buy in a dairy concentrate grain to balance the ration for what the cows need to produce the best milk possible. So,
and it is the best milk. I always say, and I told you earlier before we started the show here, when I pour a glass of your chocolate milk and I drink it and the glass is coated, when it's gone, when it's empty, I know that I'm drinking good quality stuff.
Yep.
You're also very community oriented, and that you support field trips. I've been here for Sunday on the Farm. I've been here for Trunk or Treat, you know, your anniversary that you had recently. So you are our first road show, so thank you.
No, we appreciate it. Thank you.
All right, let's check it out.
Welcome, Jeff, inside of our creamery here at Dygert Farms, and we're going to start out in our raw room, and this is where it all begins, where the milk is brought in.
I'll tell you, to help us through the process, because to somebody like me, you know, all I do is drink it. You know, tell us how the process works, because it's very interesting.
It all starts at the farm after the cows are all done being milked, and the tank is cooled down to temperature. I'm certified as a state lab here, so we go take a test of the milk, make sure it's antibiotic free, and have that for our records. Then we'll pump the milk into the raw tank over there. That holds about 2,000 gallons of milk. We process between 4,000 and 5,000 gallons now of milk, so we'll fill that tank 2 to 3 times during processing of the day. From there, we can separate the milk in here, which is called our separator. It spins at about 10,000 revolutions per minute. Put the milk in here, the cream will come out the top, just as in the olden days when they used to have them on the counters. And the skim milk will go into this tank that we make skim or 2% with. It takes about 8.5 gallons of milk to make 1 gallon of cream.
Wow. And so this is where you separate the difference between the whole milk and the skim milk. That's the process.
Right here, this little thing.
That's
here.
amazing.
Now we are over here in the pasteurized side, and this is where the second step to the bottling. We bottle the whole milk, the chocolate, the half and half, the skim, all here in this room. We have 2 fillers here. This filler right here is for our glass bottles. So something unique we do, we bottle in glass. Then this filler right here, which we just purchased, that is where we do all of our plastic, whether it's a gallon, half gallon, quarter pint. So it's a team effort here. We have several people that work together here, whether it's running the filler, putting the bottles on the line, creating milk, running it in the cooler, reeling it in.
I was just going to ask you, how often do you bottle? So is it once a week roughly, or?
Yes, yep. So once a week on Tuesdays, we do anywhere from 4 to 4,500 gallons. Yeah.
And then you do your deliveries.
That's how I got #1 chocolate 2 years ago. So.
Yeah.
We were #2 overall milk.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then I think 3 years ago you were runner-up even.
Number 2.
Number 2, yeah.
Yep. So that's like all of the creameries in New York. So you got upstate.
That's awesome.
You got all the large creameries.
That's something that you could be the most proud of, but I think we as Montgomery County residents can be proud of too. Like I said in the beginning of the show, you're here. You're in our backyard. You work hard. You do it here. It's produced. It's bottled. It's delivered. It's sold. All right, folks, I found my favorite thing right here, the chocolate tank. So I got to tell you, that's my favorite out of everything that you guys do, the chocolate milk. Can you tell me how it happens or the recipe for it? Can you? How does it get to be chocolate milk?
Well, it gets to be chocolate milk. 1, we add whole milk. We don't skim it down. 2, we put sugar in it, and then 3, there's a cocoa powder in it, but it's kind of a trade secret of where we get it.
I could respect that. Not happy, but I can respect that. But well, let me tell you something. Whatever that secret ingredient is, or however you got that mixture, you've got it down pat, and it's gold. So thank you for what you do there. It is very popular. Very, very good. Here's the stars of the show right here. This is where it all starts. The beginning. This is where everything takes place. The ladies that produce the milk that we can enjoy. Tell me a little bit about. I mean, obviously we know this is where they're fed and you manage.
This is one of the freestyle barns that we have to house what we call the mature cows, the milking cows. This group is your younger animals, whether they had their first calf up to like their second or third calf. And then the closer barn to the parlor where they get milked is for the older cows. Some of them have 6, 7, 8 babies. I mean, we have cows here that are 11, 12 years old. We chop up all the feed they need, balanced right down to the amino acids to help get the best milk we can out of them. And they have sand beds, and they're allowed to come up, eat, and lay down, and they got free choice water.
Anytime I've ever been, on a farm, or as I was telling you a little earlier, as a young kid, I worked a farm. The cows, they understand the routine, right?
Yes. Yep,
so they know where to go, about what time it's going to happen, and so it's always amazing. I can tell you they're friendly. This one wants to be on the show. And you said it's almost calving time, right? So you're already delivering some now, and you got more coming.
Yeah, we deliver them all throughout the year. So anywhere from 20 to 35 babies a month we have here.
Great stuff. Very.
And most of our cows are black and white. Do you know what kind of breed that is?
Holstein? Yeah, not bad. Awesome. Well, thank you very much. Thank you, ladies, for everything you do for us. Everyone in this community and nationwide appreciates you.
We're going to take you into our farm store now, and we're going to show you how we've evolved over the course of the several years. So in 2015, we started out in a little wooden Amish shed at the end of the driveway here. Just a few refrigerators, self-serve. 2021, when we built the bottling plant, so we started processing milk here. We put in a smaller store. So in 2024, we had to expand our cooler. Our cooler was just too small. We couldn't store all the milk. So we built this store, which we love.
Folks, we all love it, and you're going to love it. Come on in and check it out, and then make sure you stop in and see it. I know, Robbie and Shannon, I know the store is super nice, first of all. It's very welcoming. It's country. It's help yourself. It's the honor system. But you also have a lot of partners that sell things out of the store, right? Yeah. So talk about how you created those relationships or who you're in relationship with so people know what they can get when they come here.
Yeah, so we work with several local farms. So we try to bring a lot of local products that are made here that people, hardworking people just like ourselves, and you can put a name with a face. So we work with Kudix Honey. They're a local beekeeper. We get the honey. The cookies are made right here down in Fonda. Those we get deliveries every week. The breads, Heidelberg bread, we just started carrying that. So we'd like this store to be like a one-stop. You can come and get multiple things. If you need milk, you can get bread. You need some cookies. We've got cookies, yogurts. Bread.
Cookies and milk. It doesn't get any better than that.
I mean, the pot pies have been a huge seller.
And you were saying you also have the option to get some beef here, correct?
Yeah, yep. Through the dairy, we actually raise some of our own beef cows, and we sell 1 and 2 pound packages of burger along with steaks. If you ask, we have them. And then our oldest son, last year we bought him a chicken tractor and some chicks,
chicken, awesome.
And that kind of kickstarted his little his chicken business.
That's awesome. And folks, you can also come and help advertise for it. I mean, this is what it's all about right here, folks. And now the new twist off caps, which are awesome.
Yeah.
Yep.
But this is the best stuff ever. Like I said, if I poured this in a glass, you can see that the sides are still covered. And absolutely love it. My favorite thing ever. Come down to Dygert Farms Creamery and check out the chocolate milk or pick it up in one of the stands or stores that they sell it locally. Support these men and women for the hard work that they do. Thank you very much for everything.
Oh, thank you.